Hello, welcome back to my channel, and you might see a familiar face if you have ever watched any of the Keenan's Corner videos.
Keenan's Corner.
He is back, and we are doing a part 2 to my most viewed video on my channel, and that is the 21 questions with my boyfriend. But we have a little update since the last time we did this video. Yes, we are engaged. He has his ring on now as well too. We're practically married, but we'll say engaged because technically we don't have the papers, whatever that means. This is part 2 to the 21 questions. We thought we would do a fiance edition, so let's get started. Keenan's gonna start us off, and what is the first question? Can you read the question?
Who hogs the bed the most?
Can you read the question before you put?
Who hogs the bed the most? Just put the correct answer up so you can move on to the next one.
I will put the correct answer up.
Okay.
It's we.
What are we talking about here?
Because he be putting his little leg on my half, and I just want justice for my side of the bed as well.
We're starting off the video with lack of accountability right out the gate. This is crazy. This is crazy. I rarely ever pass her side of the bed unless we're cuddling, right? That's when I pass her side of the bed. Other than that, if she's not in bed, because a lot of times she'd be on the couch working still, and I might go to sleep first. So if I'm going to sleep first, I might stretch out, but as soon as she gets in bed, I go back to my side. She sleeps in the middle of the bed, and then she has her whole side of the bed. Now I can't even maneuver because she's literally smacking in the middle and then spilling over to my side. That's just disrespectful right there.
So the next one is, who spends more money?
We for sure, because you go grab stuff, you'll come from Ross with a whole bag of stuff.
But it's for the house.
It don't matter. You come to Ross with a whole bag of stuff that we don't necessarily need. It's just that you want.
It makes the home a home.
I have to spend more money because majority of my money goes towards us. So if we're going out to eat, if we're going on any type of date, if we're having any type of outing at all, I'm normally paying. So yes, technically I will be spending a good amount more money at times, but she spends a lot of money just coming home with stuff. She's like, I got some carpets. And I'm like, we didn't even need these carpets.
We do need carpet. What I'm doing as a woman is I am creating our space.
Creating our home.
And I'm making our home a home.
Here's the thing. That's not a problem, but it still costs money. So that means you're still spending money, so it doesn't matter.
But the question is, who spends more money? Which why I say you.
We.
All right. Your turn.
Who takes longer in the shower? Her. Come on. Why are you doing this?
No, because of your beard. You're shaving your head.
We're talking about on average, though.
On average,
like it depends.
Okay.
Here's the thing. So go ahead, put up your answer.
Well, then I will do.
Go ahead, put up your answer. It's not we either.
Because if he shaves his head, let's say he shaves his head like maybe 2 or 3 times in the week, he's taking longer than me.
Here's the thing. A good amount of times I'm shaving my head in the shower maybe once a week, but then other days out of the week, to keep it cut low, I have an electric trimmer that I use and cut it. This is not adding up. So it's like every time she gets in the shower, it takes a long time. And then when she does her hair, she quadruples my time in the shower. Even if I'm shaving my head, she quadruples my time in the shower.
Okay. The next question is, who is more fun?
I'll say we.
Okay. We came to a conclusion that we both agree on. I've
been honest this whole time. I don't know what to tell y'all. You can tell by my tone and energy.
I too have been honest, but I think that we both are fun in different ways, and that's what makes our relationship work.
Yeah, I enjoy being around you. There's times where I might be chilling and not in a good mood, and you might do something that's fun, or you might be. Sometimes I'm not the biggest go out date person like that all the time, and she is. And sometimes I'm like, ugh, and then we go on a date. I'm like, I had fun, man. This is a good time. So. Yeah, we for that one, but the other ones?
We're talking about the one right now.
Our next question is, who would rather eat out than cook? I think it just depends, but I guess it would be me. But if we're talking about would I rather eat out than I would cook, than me cook, then yes. For me personally, like sometimes when it comes to having to clean up the kitchen afterwards and do all that, I'll be kind of lazy with it. So, I mean, yeah. But do I enjoy cooked food more than eating out? Absolutely. I love her cooking way more than eating out. I think she cooks amazing. And if it comes to rather have her cooking than rather eating out, then it'll be her cooking. But for me personally, yes, I would. At times, I would rather just go out to just grab the food.
At times.
Majority of the times.
Okay. So this next question we actually did do the first time, but I think I have an updated response, and it is, who's more adventurous?
Who's more adventurous? I feel like we.
The reason why, I think the first time we both said the reason why I updated mine to me is because when we went to Hawaii, I wanted us to go parasailing. We had a whole conversation, I think it was Thanksgiving at Tony's house, about how I wanted to go parasailing and he didn't. And everyone was trying to convince him to go parasailing, but it did not pan out. We did go jet skiing. That's a whole nother story, but I would say that I'm more adventurous.
I don't understand how, because I didn't want to do one thing that was risking my life that I have a legit thing about, since I can't swim.
But you just me.
And that should show you that why I'm adventurous, because I didn't want to do that either, and because I can't swim, and I did it. So
if you knew how to swim, would you want to go parasailing?
Yes, I would go parasailing. I said that. I literally said that when we had a discussion.
Well, we are going to get you some swimming lessons. I think that's going to happen.
Who takes more naps? Say we. Because this is crazy. Like, she literally takes naps before she goes to bed. Like, she'll be like, it's 10 p.m. and she'll go take a nap, and then she'll be like, all right, I'm going to sleep. The reason why I put it at we, because it used to be just her. Recently, especially like in the past few months, I've been taking a little bit more naps. I've just been tired, for sure. But it's not, dog, this is, y'all seeing lack of accountability at its fine. This is the craziest thing ever.
You've been taking a lot of naps recently, and when so sometimes I do fall asleep on the couch.
You take a nap every day.
I do not take a nap every day.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I do not take a nap every day.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You take a nap every day.
I do not take a nap every day.
Fine. You fall asleep on the couch accidentally every single day. So you don't plan to take a nap, but you fall asleep on accident because you're tired. And then you wake up and then you still do stuff about during the day. So you let me know what that's called. Is that just called falling asleep on accident, or just being, I'm just tired?
If I fall asleep at say we're on the couch or I'm on the couch and I'm doing something and I happen to fall asleep.
Sounds like a nap to me.
No, I fall asleep thinking I'm sleeping for good. Then usually I'll just sleep on the couch. Or if I do wake up, sometimes I'll get into bed, but other times I just fall back asleep because I'm asleep. That is now my sleep cycle. That's not a nap. But you plan to take naps. I don't. I rarely plan to take naps. Maybe that should have been a question, because you plan to take naps and I don't. It just be happening.
So it sounds like her answer should be we again.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay. Yes, I'll do we. You plan to take naps. And I just so happen to take naps sometimes.
Sounds smart to me. My job requires me to go out at night. So as a comedian, I'll give you an example. The other day, I had a show. I got a last minute call for a show. We were watching the TV. We were watching The Wire, and we haven't watched it yet. And my boy was like, "Yo, I got a spot for you. You want to come down and do it?" I said, "Yeah, for sure." But I was already tired, falling asleep watching The Wire. So I was like, "Let me take a quick nap before I go to the show, so I'm not tired performing." Yeah, I'm gonna plan that out. That's smart. So, like I said, if you want to call it accidentally falling asleep instead of a nap, then yes, I would technically take more planned naps.
Okay. So the next question is, who is the last person to take a bite from a shareable dish? What you thinking?
I don't know.
You thinking?
Yeah. It's weird. I feel
really?
Yeah.
Maybe if I don't like it, I'll be like,
well, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, you can change it to her. Because in a lot of cases, yeah, one, I would give her the last. Sometimes she gives me the last bite, but a lot of cases too, I would also give her the last bite of the food. Like it's just, I don't know, it's that's what I guess grew up doing. So it's like even if I want something, I'll take it. And sometimes even if she wants it, she'll be like, "Can we split it?" And she'll give me a piece of a piece of a piece, and then But yeah, I guess it'll be her. Who's the first one to say, "Let's go home" when we go out? This is kind of hard to answer for me because I feel like it just depends where we're going. But
it definitely depends. It definitely depends because sometimes he's like, "All right, I'm ready," and the other times I'm like, "Okay, whenever you are."
So how you feeling right now? Me personally, like this is how I set it up. A lot of times, like when we go there, I'm like, "Yo, we do it for 2 hours. We hang out for about 2-3 hours. We're gonna leave around this time and we out of here." Yeah, it's definitely we on that one.
Who eats the fastest? He definitely does.
Not even close.
Not even close. I eat like sometimes he's finished and either he'll like leave, like he'll get up from the table and I'm still eating, or he'll just be on his phone and it's just like he can watch like a 10-minute video and I'm just now finished eating. Like the thing is like my mom is that way and I used to make fun of her like growing up, like, "Oh my gosh, it takes you an hour to eat a salad." But I don't know, is it hereditary? I don't know, but it's I be taking.
She chews like this.
Because I just want to savor my good cooking,
She takes way too long to eat at times.
You're right.
It's something super, super fire. Sometimes she'll finish. It's rare that she finishes before me, but sometimes she will.
Yeah.
Who has the most trouble getting out of bed? This is kind of hard too, because I feel like it's her a lot of times, but I can probably even go to we.
I want to say we, because I've been doing a lot better, and actually I've been trying to get up in between 6 and 7, and I'll actually physically leave the bed. If he is up, he'll be on his phone for like half an hour to an hour. So like I'm most likely to get up and get started, unless it's the weekend. The weekend I kind of like give myself a break, but Monday through Friday I'm usually like I try to get up.
Yeah, I think it depends. Sometimes I'm still up before her too, because I normally go to the gym in the mornings. So I normally go to the gym around either 7:30 or 8 o'clock or something like that. And sometimes she'll still be in bed, sometimes she won't. But I think it depends. It's not. I don't think it's way me or way her. It is definitely a we on that one.
Yeah. Who has a sweet tooth more?
Yeah. Cookies more. Cookies is, she knows it. She'll buy me cookies, be like, "I bought you cookies," or I like these the little mangoes that are like seasoned, like the tahini mangoes or whatever, the dried tahini mangoes. They come in like little packs, and she'll buy a whole bunch of those, and I destroy those in like 2 days. Who eats the most? Yeah, not even close, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not a big guy or anything like that, but like, I feel like the servings, especially when she cooks, a lot of times the servings that she makes, she'll be like, "You want more?" Well, like, yeah, this is like the way my dad grew up. When he would cook for us was like there was always leftovers. He always made it to where we had food for the next day, and if we wanted seconds, we can get seconds. When a lot of times when she cooks, it's like that's it, bro. Our 2 sittings, that's it. I don't know if you want more. Sometimes I think she's been doing better at like making more food, and then there'll be more left over for me because she knows I'll eat more, especially when she cooks a dish that I love. So yeah.
I always try to give him more than what I'm eating. So it's just like, if I'm already doing that, I'm like, well, there's not that much left, and I also have to like fuel my own self. So yeah, I'm getting better at doing like meal prepping so that there's like more stuff to eat, but I really just have to go to the store and like start buying in bulk, and I need like a bigger kind of like dish to make the protein, but I'm gonna get better at cooking for more than just 2 people.
Yeah. You said you got a kid on the way.
This next question
is going to have lack of accountability. What this next question going to have? Yes, it is.
I might surprise you.
Okay.
The next question is, who is wrong the most?
Yeah, there it is. Couldn't be accountable, I'll tell you that. Couldn't be.
It's here. This is.
It's not there either.
This is as far as I'm gonna go.
See, why can't you be wrong?
I never said that wasn't wrong.
Y'all literally just saw her.
I never said that wasn't.
Y'all saw it.
I didn't
have to say anything. Y'all saw it, man. Firsthand.
I never said that I wasn't wrong.
Here's the thing. Why is it so hard? Every guy that I talk to, right? We have a podcast called, or like a show called Brutally Honest with a couple other guys I do it with, Keenan and Gary. And we talk about this. Why do women have an issue with just admitting that you're wrong? Most men, we can be like, I take that, my bad. I'm sorry. You're right, I got that. Most men that I've ever ran into can literally have, when they're in a relationship with their girl, can be like, they can admit fault. But the girl, for some reason, like, what does it do to you? What?
As I've stated before, I never said that I was never wrong. I gave us a split. Me and we. So that's not to say that I'm never wrong, because I admitted that I can be wrong.
But it's not me or we, it's you. Next question. Who has more pet peeves? Yeah.
I do.
I'm very easygoing. It's not even, I can let a lot of stuff roll off my shoulder. Her, is that a sock? Is that
that my voice?
That's my mimic you voice. You mimic your girl. Yeah, but I don't think, it's not, it bothers me sometimes. Sometimes it bothers me. I've gotten definitely used to it, because when we first started dating, when we first started like being in each other's space a lot, it was very, very new to me about how like she's considered, like she's like a germaphobe. So for me, it's just like anything. It's like, that's not a big deal. I just can't. I'm just like, bro.
He has been patient with me mostly, so I have to give it to him. But yeah, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I'm working on it.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's how she grew up. I can't be 100% angry if like this is her lifestyle for her whole life. And then my lifestyle was this, where I can kind of chill and whatever, like, not let things bother me like that. And then, we both were making adjustments, so it's cool.
Who is more forgetful?
I think it depends, man. I think it depends.
Holding myself accountable.
Oh, that's good. That's a first. Timestamp this one right here. Fellas, we found one. Out of this whole video, the lack of accountability that she's had, she now has been accountable.
It's not a lack. It's not a lack.
We got one. So timestamp it, freeze frame it, whatever you want to do.
He does forget sometimes. Yeah.
But I feel like, I guess it's my job to remember all the time my material too. So it's like maybe that, and then, also my upbringing with the discipline that was shelled out if you did something wrong or forgot something. So it made you remember a lot more. Who is more outgoing? I don't know.
Oh, what's your reasoning?
I guess when it comes to like, sometimes it's, I don't know, doing like hiking and doing stuff like that. Like sometimes you play, let's go to this place. I'm like, right, let's do something different.
I would categorize that as adventurous. So I think your previous answer.
No,
Okay.
That's why I said we. I didn't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would consider him more outgoing because his job is to be personable.
So are you talking about if you're talking about from a personal standpoint, not like like just like outgoing and like your personality, or just like even
personality.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. His job is to be personable, and I'm a cat in human form, so.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, she's a lot more chill than I am. Even sometimes when it goes to like hanging out with friends, she's done a lot better. She's gotten a lot better with being a lot more personable, because she wasn't really at first.
I'm very reserved when I first meet people, and I just have to get comfortable with people before I start to like open up more. So it's a process for me, more so he can kind of just you know, get in and fit in.
Yeah, it's natural for me because that's how I grew up too. Like we were very just outgoing, funny people. But like I said, I applaud her because like that wasn't her thing. She's had like even, you know, she might be saying, but like I guess some social anxiety issues and stuff like that. And she's worked on it. She's done a great job. Like we hang out probably with my friends more than her friends, and she does really well now. Like sometimes she used to be like you said, super reserved. She wouldn't say much, but now she'll go find her own little table with them. And they'll just I don't even see her. You know what I'm saying? She's with the girls, and I'm over here with the fellas, and you know we're having our own separate things.
Who gets ready the fastest?
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
I have to like plan it out. I'm like, okay, let me get in the shower first. So by the time you take your shower, I'll be done like putting on shea butter and maybe halfway through with my makeup. I don't know. I have to be strategic in order for me to get ready around the same time as Keenan.
She don't even wear a lot of makeup.
I don't.
I have to tell, whenever it's an event, I gotta tell her like, yo, we gotta be there like at 4, and we ain't gonna be there till like 5. Because sometimes here's the thing too, sometimes she'll get ready later. I'm like, yo, get ready now. Oh no, I wanna start vacuuming. And it's just like, what are you doing? Knowing we gotta get ready, she'll just start cleaning up something around the house. It's like, we can do that later. Don't do that now. But I'm in the mood now. And then now she wants to do that, and then now she has to get in the shower, and now we're an hour late. I grew up in a military household. I hate being late. People will tell you this. People that know this about me, I'm probably the most punctual person that they know. I'm always early. Not on time. I'm always early. Most places I go to.
You're right. I didn't argue.
Next question. Who's more moody?
All right. I don't know how you be answering the questions without telling the people what the question is first.
You see their mood? you see that? You see it already go? Anyway, yeah, it's not even close, man. She knows this. That's literally, sometimes it'll, not even from like an argument standpoint. Like, so I just feel like, and I've had this discussion with her. It's just like, yo, if you're coming in from the outside world, you're coming in here, don't bring that here. Like, don't bring that particular mood. Because I know I don't do that. It's very rare that I bring any outside energy back into the house because it's not, she doesn't deserve that. And that's why I tell her, I don't deserve that. Or sometimes she won't even put it off on me. She'll put it off on herself and her energy is just off. So now the house energy is a little bit off. I'm just like, yo, and she'll tell me what it is. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, you don't, you know. But I get it. I feel like that it's a lot of times that could be, I know people don't like gender roles now, but I feel like that could be a gender thing because there's also things that y'all go through throughout the month and stuff like that that can, you know, also put you in different positions in pain and stuff like that. So you're like, yo, shut up, man. I'm in pain right now. You're talking too much or you irritate me and I'm already irritated. So I understand that aspect too, to where it's like, you know, sometimes I just let stuff, you know, roll too.
Who's better at resolving issues?
I think we have our moments, man. I think we have our moments.
Yeah.
There's times when she catches me, I'm just like, she levels me back down, and she's like, yo, all right. I'll say we're both really good at this, but I'll say she's really good at this too. Is that she's, all right. If sometimes I might be talking in circles, and she'll be like, all right, here is the issue that we have. Let's get, like, we were talking circles for like 25 minutes. Let's knock this out now. Like, how do we resolve this issue and how do we move forward?
Yeah, I'm very solution based when it comes to like issues or whatever. But he has his moments too, where it's just like, okay. But for me, it's just like I don't want to talk about the same thing for half an hour. Like we're not getting anywhere. It's not resolving anything. We haven't changed each other's minds. So when I feel like I know that we're not going to change each other's minds, it's just like, okay, how can we get back to being as in sync as we can about this? Like whether it's a compromise or like a definite resolution, like what can we do? Because it's just like, obviously we're just going to have a difference of opinions, but we have to move forward. Like we can't just stay stuck at that and be mad at each other for not having the same opinions and values on like certain things.
Yeah, sometimes we understand too that like since we come from, I know being black, there's going to be a lot of things that we have in common and a lot of similar things that how our household might have been, but there's also a lot of different things how we were raised and how we were even, how we saw things. So when, for me being in therapy, I learned this too. It's like you're colliding two different worlds together, and knowing that, I think that sometimes people are like, all right, cool. We're starting to get better with each other to be like, all right, the way I do things, the way she does things, can both be technically right. We just have to understand, she you saw her face. They can be both right, but sometimes she feels very strongly about how she wants something done. I'm just like, I'm not doing it that way because it could be done the way I've always done it.
I mean,
and then vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa.
So it's like we're starting to do a lot better at being like, all right, go. I'm not tripping on you doing it your way as long as it gets done.
The last question goes to you, sir.
All right, drum roll, please. Who falls asleep the fastest? Yeah.
It is I.
Said the cat. It was I, said the cat. Because she is the cat.
I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep on a plane, a train, an automobile, like a Dr. Seuss book. Like anything that's in a Dr. Seuss book, I can sleep. During a thunderstorm, during a snowstorm, like I can sleep anywhere in almost any position, whether it's laying down, like sitting up, like I can sleep. Your girl can sleep. Your girl can sleep.
Let me tell you something. She probably is one of the best sleepers on the planet. She should get paid.
I want to get paid, right?
$7,000 an hour,
right?
Or a minute, whatever.
Right?
It is.
I know they be having like sleep studies. I need to figure out how to get into that because I know I would give them some really good results, and they pay well.
Yeah, she sleeps in the car all the time. The ride don't even got to be long. It's ridiculous, and I can't sleep. A lot of times I can't sleep sitting up. So plane ride for me, wrap. Car ride for me, wrap. I'm not falling asleep, or I'm dozing, but I can't actually get into sleep and be comfortable. So for me, I can lay down on the couch, because even our couch is like, I can't even fully fall asleep on the couch. Her?
You be knocked sometimes.
Sometimes, but like we're sleeping on the couch, sometimes we'll sleep on the couch together. And I can sleep for a little bit, but then even like the other night, I woke up and then I was just like, I'm going to the bed, man. I don't care. My body hurts. And you're just like, all right. And we're back to sleep on the couch. So
you be feeling so comfortable. And it's like, the TV's right here. Like, it's just like, I also want like a sleep number bed or something. Or just a better bed.
This is a bed that she bought. So we threw away my mattress when we moved in together.
Well, we didn't throw it away.
We didn't
know the story.
Yeah. That's a whole other story. That's a whole other ridiculous story. But we ended up using her mattress that she bought when we got together.
The newest.
Yeah, it was the newest. We already got together and she bought that mattress. So no bodies on there. No bodies. Shouldn't be no bodies on there anyways.
Oh gosh. No.
Right.
Yours.
My clean, no outside clothes body is on there. Let me tell you something. There was times when she get in the shower, I was sitting my outside clothes on that bed because I was just like, man, I'm sick of this shit.
I knew it.
That was when she lived at. That's when we didn't live together yet.
Did not respect me.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that is our 21 questions as fiancés, pretty much married. But yeah, I just wanted to bring a part 2 since that video to this day is like my most viewed. Like people still watch it like on the daily, and I'm just like, are we really that fun? I don't know. So I wanted to do another one. It's Valentine's Day weekend, so I want to do something special with my love, and I wanted to bring out some fun. So don't forget to follow Keenan at Keenan Baker, and
you can get these shirts. Anybody can get it. If you follow me, you see sketches that I do with Clayton Thomas. CT, Team CT. You know what I'm saying?
Team CT all day.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it. I also got Ambe shirts and for the women. And then I also have I Love Ambe shirts for the men. And then I'm thinking about getting some new ones.
I'm thinking about, because I want my own shirt.
She told me I should do Ambe training shirts for women that are under 40 for Ambe training shirts. So we'll get those going. But y'all got to buy them, man. All right, I gotta purchase those shirts.
Yeah, go to his Instagram and what's your
Are you on my
website?
Are you on my website, KeenanBaker.com, KEENANBAKER.com, and you just click shop, and that's where all the merchandise is gonna be at.
Pre-order, buy, shop, support Keenan, because if you support Keenan, you support me. And
you see that the money that is being spent is going to be spent on her most likely, and food for me taking out eating food.
Because you don't want to cook. You might see a familiar face. We are. Can you look into the camera while I'm talking?
I was looking at my signs, man.
No. Let me start over. Hi.
No, show your true side.
No.
Show your true side to the people.
No.
Can you get to the camera, please? Can you get to the camera? You have your ring on?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't have mine on.
Well, it's Fiance, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
We're married. Who has the most trouble getting out? Who had... Who has the most...